What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Yes, I'm back. I just watched Frankie Alvarez versus Brother Lomas. That was a great match. But, yeah, I'm moving on to the next one. Brandon Meyer versus Chance Ellison, because I really gotta watch all these matches back to back, however many matches I've missed this week. And, yeah, I want to do these as quickly as I can to get these out of the way. In any case, I prefer Brandon Meyer, but I think Chance Ellison is going to win it, because I think Chance has proven himself the better competitor so far. But I still root for Chance in almost any other match, but not when he's going up against Brandon Meyer, because he's the nicest guy in the Schmoedown. I mean, I don't understand how you can root against him, Alex Marzone, yeah? But, yeah, so this is my reaction to Brandon Meyer versus Chance Ellison. Obviously, I will be participating in the match as well. Let's just hope at the end of the day, I'll have a much better score than what I had when I reacted to my Brother Lomas and Frankie Alvarez. So here we go. Kalinowski.
What are you yelling about in here? The entire neighborhood is hearing you. What is it?
Oh, the doggies.
Come on, babe, what's wrong? This is the match? Baby, come on. It's Chance. You know what he's doing. He's ready to go. We studied for 4 hours last night. He's gonna be fine. The match is his.
It's not Chance, Mike. It's Grace.
What?
It's f***ing Grace.
Grace! She passed away 30 years ago.
Not right now with your f***ing movie quotes. God, you idiot.
Okay. I'm sorry. You mean to make a joke. And how serious you get about this stuff. Talk to me.
Mike.
What
She's
did
the
Grace do?
president of the Schmoedown? How did this even happen? You think Christian just let her do this and he didn't say a thing about it? Are you insane? That lunatic is back, and you know what she's gonna do? You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna sabotage everything that we're doing.
Okay, calm down.
Calm down?
Yeah, it's not that bad. Relax.
Oh my God, Mike. Who even invited her back? Who gave her this power? Why is she here? She and I aren't that different, you know. She's gonna ruin everything.
You're being a little dramatic here.
Oh my...
You're blowing it, man!
Mike, think about it. If I were in her position right now, what would I do?
Whoopsie! She's coming for corruption! Gone! These cutscenes are getting better and better.
Everybody, welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown. Oh man, it feels like a pay-per-view. It might not be a pay-per-view, but it certainly has two of the brightest stars, former champions, a former two-time teams champion, a former teams champion. We have Brendan the Kid Meyer against Chance the Cobra Ellison. Mark, what a match this is. These two, I don't think we've ever seen them face in singles before, but we have seen them face in teams because Shazam took the titles off of Team Corruption. So there's some history here, but this is also a massive match when it comes to singles.
I can't wait to see the promo
had a great
for this.
year last year. I think only the run of Adam Collins really overshadowed kind of what he was doing, because he had won the Inner Geekdom Championship. He won the Teams Championship. He wound up going, he had a a great match against Del Rio in the singles, and obviously then went up losing to Liz Shannon Miller. But the kid had a pretty phenomenal year also. Won the team's championship, did really well in the singles tournament. So this match here, whoever wins kind of catapults them into contendership again.
I was going to say, don't forget about that team's championship, because when you look at the context of the Kid and the Cobra in their lives, they're still mere tadpoles. But already, these Wonderkinds are now veterans of the movie Trivia Schmoedown, and they play like it in their answers, in their decision-making, in their composure. These are two locked and loaded professional assassins, not in real life, again, just in the world of movie trivia.
Assassins, yeah.
Boy, are they accurate.
Yeah, and I know that, if you're looking at Twitter, you're never really going to get Brendan Meyer to be mean. He no matter what you say to him, he's just not going to do it. He's two-time babyface.
It's not in his
Chance has been trying. Chance has been goading him on Twitter. Chance has been trying to go after him. The old Chance that we used to Chance was only getting cheered at the Spectacular because he was going up against Chandru. That Chance is long gone. That Chance and Shannon and Corruption has been making a pitch. They're coming back full steam, and Chance has been talking his game, and that's when Chance is at his best, because he's trying to get into the kid's head, and he wants to prove himself, because I know Chance really wants that singles title. It haunts him at night. He wants to get back there, and the kid has been taking out people left and right. He's had a good run, so this is going to be something, Mark. I'm excited to see it.
Chance has been staring at a piece of paper that says championship belt like Steve Buscemi and Billy Madison, but the kid stands in his way, at least today. And from a managerial perspective, Christian, all of a sudden, I know it's early in the season, but this feels like Corruption could really use these points as far as faction championship standings go. But the kid, Coy Jandrew, they have such a good chemistry, such a positive rapport. They're going to be tough to fell this afternoon.
Yeah, Corruption's had a slow start. They had Sean Sullivan, who lost that match against Marie Wilson, but only Marisol McKee won, so they're doing all right at the moment. They're 1-1. So
I'd say the Mercs need these points even more because they're
this
negative
season. Should he win this match? So we're going to find out, and we're also going to find out everything that's going on, and that path I just told you about, how these two former teams champions are trying to get to that singles title. Here we go.
Kid versus a Cobra. This is what I did.
It was a match that did show how intense and how much love and passion goes into the game, but it also shows you, Mark, that anything can happen in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. William Bibiani, who is obviously one of the greats of the game, and the kid who's making a run as one of those greats as well.
Who saw Chance even being here? He wasn't even supposed to be here, but he invited himself in, and he showed everyone that he is a triple threat.
I want to show up more in singles. Mike and I are still going for teams. Gladly step back into the IG ring again. I know that people want a piece of me. This ain't the end of me. I guarantee that.
You see, I realized in this offseason, this division is the one thing keeping me out of all-time great conversation.
I'm mad at myself because I keep losing in the same way. I always put the 5 because singles is the league I really wanted to come and make a big splash in this season.
Chance Ellison could go down as the greatest 3-division player in movie Trivia Schmoedown history.
So you see me dominate teams, you see me dominate an IG, but singles, this is my mountaintop.
Chance Ellison is a good competitor. Chance Ellison knows the Schmoedown, but he is
What is that shirt?
This is a marquee match. It really is.
All right, new Schmoedown season, first match, it's war. I am ready to go to war with the Quirky Mercs, with Coy, for another great season. And look, last year, Coy took Shazam to the next level. We won the team's belts. I thought I played the best I've ever played in singles. And I know as a team, we're going to have a chance to win those back. And in singles, I have an opportunity to do something I've never done before, which is make it to a singles titles match.
Did you guys already forget that Chance is the muscle behind Corruption? You can bet your ass that Chance is back. And he's back with a vengeance.
No more. No more falling shorts. No more underachieving. No more playing my ass off just to lose in the end.
Look, I played Chance in the biggest moment of my career on the biggest stage for the titles, and it was a team's match, and I was able to get the better of him there. But this is singles, and he's just waiting to have that breakthrough. But so am I.
Last year, Brendan only lost 3 times. Those 3 times were to Dan Murrell. to Adam Collins and, the team's match that got the other team the Team of the Year award. So that's the record
He's got a point.
that Brendan's going into this year with, and he's going to do even better. What's a kid in the English language? A kid is a young adult, and a kid is a baby goat.
Brendan Meyer 5-4 versus Chance Ellison 3-4. Don't let those records fool you or be deceptive. This is going to be an all-out battle between two of the elite players in the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
You see, the thing about Chance is he doesn't prep for softball matches because he never gets one. And today will be no exception.
One more thing you should know about this match, Brendan, is that you're coming into an opponent who is very angry. And you're going to feel that for 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Chance seems fired up. Chance is still the youngest champion that we've ever had. Paul Oyama had won the championship by a few months, and then Chance right afterwards won a team's championship and bested his
that might be the worst
friend at the time. I don't know what their status is now. I don't keep up on the drama, but either way, there's so much, and you look at what the kid has done though. Mark, I mean, he's just, you said it earlier, right? I mean, he's only been in the league now. I think this is his sophomore, this is his third year, but you look at his transformation from his first match against Paul Oyama, and I think he'll tell you the same thing. Once he joined up with Bibiani, this kid turned into a very dangerous player, and he knows the game, he knows the rules, his knowledge, he's a scary player.
Hey, look, you talk about relationships in the context of the movie Trivia Schmoedown, and I would say the kid, Bibiani, Chance Kalinowski, that's as close to a friendship as you get because you're never really friends. You're teammates, then all of a sudden you could become rivals, and then it gets bitter, and then the only friendship that is tried and true in the movie Trivia Schmoedown is you and I, and we haven't broken bread in over a year. That's the state of the world, but here at the movie Trivia Schmoedown, we guarantee you one thing. You're going to get a hell of a show. That's what we have in store for you all today.
I like bread. All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's
time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown! 3 rounds in the singles division. Introducing first. Representing
Chance. I thought Chance had his own
with a record of 3 wins, 4 defeats, and 1 knockout. He is the former two-time movie Trivia Schmoedown team champion of the Cobra, Chance Ellison. The Cobra, Chance Ellison. Cobra, I had mentioned this coming into it. You've been pretty loud on Twitter. You've been going after the kid. You seem to be focused, though. How do you feel? Do you feel this is almost a little bit of a revenge because they took the championships from you?
Of course, it's going to be in the back of my mind, Christian. Why wouldn't it be? You know what's precious in this league to me? Belts. And you took my belts? Brendan Meyer. I haven't forgotten.
Chance, emotional season. It was a roller coaster in the new era for you. And then you get a break. You get a couple months to relax, recharge, but also prepare for war. How much of that was you just getting away from everything, having a vacation, and how much of that was you getting back into your groove of preparing for a match?
You know, even the great Tom Brady takes a small vacation, but key word, small.
Small.
Because champions do not take vacation. All right, winners do not walk.
I love the Lego pop art behind him. If it is
and that starts
what
in
I'm
the
thinking it
offseason,
is.
and it's going to start here.
All right, Chance. Well, thank you very much. We will see you in just a moment.
And his opponent.
Representing the Quirky Mercs. With a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats, and 3 knockouts. He is the former movie Trivia Schmoedown team champion of the world, Brendan the Kid Meyer! Brendan the Kid Meyer, I know how excited you get, every time you go to play a match here, Brendan, but is there something about opening up the season here in March and playing in one of your opening matches, and to do it in such a high-profile match against a competitor like Chance?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big spot, but I mean, I'm used to playing these big players now. The last couple of times I've played, especially to start the year, I mean, nobody realized that Polyama was as huge a match as he was, but he was huge. Merle last year, and now another former champion. So yeah, I mean, it's daunting, but I'm kind of used to playing the big guys at this point. So.
Yeah, Brendan, you seem to have a fresh attitude coming into Season 8. Now, the season nickname is obviously War, but you seem like you're just going for a nice Sunday drive and just going to let the breeze blow back your hair. I'll get that word right one day.
Yeah, I mean, look, everyone knows that I'm competitive. Everyone knows that I want to win, but I'm always trying to do it with a little bit of a smile on my face, and I try. I'm trying to. It's war, but it's nice war.
All right, Brendan. Well, congratulations on a great season last year, and now glad to have you back.
Who goes into a nice war? You ever been in war, Brendan? It's dirty.
I have.
We're gonna find out how dirty and ugly it
Two.
gets.
All right. Kind of took it out a little bit. The mute kind of took it out. Took a little bit of sting out of it.
I was just gonna say, maybe not the quality smack talk, but it was like he just kind of like backslapped him after that one. All right, listen. So let's get to the rules of round number 1. Here we go.
Good. I feel like they could be bunkmates at camp, but they're pitted against each other, such as the Schmoedown. In round number 1, 8 questions from 8 different corners of movie, trivia, Schmoedown goodness. Each question's worth 1 point. No penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing, at least not in round number 1. Wink, wink, wink. You each have 15 seconds to get the answer down on your page or your tablet. Once we ask you by name to show the answer, please do that to your camera at the same time you verbalize your attempt into the microphone. Each competitor has 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the 3-round match. Not sure I heard a question right. You want to buy yourself another 15 seconds. You said Bleeze when you wanted to say Breeze. You use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be used at any point throughout the 3-round match. If you think something's amiss, you can issue a challenge as the competitor. Then we'll bring your manager in. They'll confirm and ratify that said challenge is indeed taking place. Here's a quick example, Christian. If somebody answers Bleeze and the answer is Breeze, you may want to challenge that.
That's a fair point, but don't.
Not going to forgive myself.
Don't beat yourself. All right, so we ask first, the kid, are you ready?
Superman the motion picture. I'm just going to put it out there.
The mute button is becoming is becoming the dog in Hot Shots.
Right. Are you the one?
Ooh, that's good.
At least he's not breathing into the mic this season.
Chance,
just saying.
Let's get it.
Then let's
get ready to Schmoedown!
Round number 1, question number 1.
I am going to lose this so badly.
In the realm of horror /
Sorry,
thriller.
Pikachu.
What 2016 horror thriller follows a trio of thieves who break into the house of a blind man who isn't as helpless as he seems?
Christian, I'm going to Google how many times they sit on the dog in Hot Shots. What is your prediction?
7.
I'm going to go 6.
Okay. And 5, 4, 3.
You know it's a round point easy question
1.
if I know
Pens
it.
down and
in
Brendan.
horror.
Don't breathe.
Lights
Yes,
out.
sir. And Chance.
Oh.
Don't breathe.
Wait.
1-1.
Lights out or
Next
don't breathe? I always get these
Here
two
we go.
confused.
We are dealing with 2 former champions here, team champions.
my
and
bad,
already
my
feels
bad.
it after the first
Ignore
question.
that.
Everybody feels that these 2 are ready to play. Here's the next one.
Just wish my fat fingers could type quicker. Your next subject is crime movies. And the query for a point. Who directed Jack Black, Matthew McConaughey, and Shirley MacLaine in 2012's biographical crime comedy, Bernie?
Oh, yeah.
Looking it up.
I wouldn't get that if I try.
You're not going to find it. Come on.
It's a good thing I don't compete
chance
in
you're gonna find it.
singles.
Give up.
I
5,
would have no
4,
aspirations
3,
to compete in singles.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Chance Ellison.
Richard Linklater.
Yes. And the kid.
Richard Linklater.
2-2. As we get to
I'll see you
question
later.
number 3 here. Fantasy sci-fi. Which actor stars as a scientist obsessed with bringing back his family members who died in a traffic accident in the 2019 film Replicas?
Yeah, bad news. I kept looking it up, and it kept taking me to Reddit. And anytime it's on Reddit, my phone, my hand starts melting. So we're going to say 6.
Yeah, although there's a big Schmoedown Reddit that people love. I don't go there as much, but there's a big thing just for people if you like Reddit. There's a Schmoedown one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up,
total guess on my part,
Brennan.
but Brad
Is that
Pitt?
Keanu Reeves?
It is. And Ellison.
It was horrible. Keanu Reeves.
I should have gone with that.
So we see ourselves now 3-3 as we get to question number 4.
That's the tone of a man who paid money to see that movie.
Yeah.
Your next question is
Back
in the
when we
world
were allowed
of
to go
famous
out and see
actors
movies in
and
theaters.
actresses. And the question for a point, which actor was the first to portray the popular character Jack Ryan in the 1990 film The Hunt for Red October?
I know I've been doing this to maybe an exhausting extent now, but I have to give credit to the writers.
compliment.
These questions this year have just been so good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. All right, we start with Chance Ellison.
Alec Baldwin.
Harrison Ford?
Alec Baldwin is correct.
Oh.
Kid.
Alec Baldwin.
I was incorrect, but that's
What
the
a
best
match we
D
have
I've
so
ever
far.
been able to
And
write.
now we get
I
to
wanna,
our next
I want
question.
to immortalize this D.
Movie release dates. Movie release dates.
Movie release dates!
In which year
There we go.
did
This
Tom
D's standing
Hanks
alone.
star in the following films? The Terminal, The Lady Killers, and The Polar Express.
You know, speaking of our friend Scott Mantz, you can catch him on KTLA, and he just reminded me that Harrison Ford in Presumed Innocent is now on HBO Max. Really good movie.
I missed the timer there. Okay.
It's about 5
And
seconds.
5.
They're finished.
4.
You can call it.
3.
Done.
2. 1. Pens down, please.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And we start with. We start with Brendan.
2003.
2006.
Incorrect. And Chance.
2006.
Also incorrect. Looking for 2004.
Oh, I panicked last night.
2004.
That's so bad.
2004. All right, so we
right.
we missed it there. All right, 1 point out.
All right.
And here is the next question. Here is the next question, Mark. Question number 6.
Yeah, movie release dates only look easy, as Christian and I know all too well. Your next category is in the world of comedies. Thanks. For a point, which famous comedian stars as a man who goes on a spending spree in order to collect a big inheritance in the 1985 comedy Brewster's Millions?
What are these questions?
I tell you got to spend $1 million, Christian. Where are you going?
I don't think I'm going
Or
to
should I
get
say
1
which
point
pizza place?
today.
Nah, I'll be in Hawaii. You won't see me for as long as
You love that state.
I love Maui.
Oh, wow. I missed Star Wars and IG so match so
4,
badly.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Chance.
Not the same rise like Chris Farley.
That is incorrect. And Brendan?
Richard Pryor.
Yes, Brandon Meyer strikes first blood here. 5-4. 5-4 as we get to our next question. And that is in the realm of 1980s for question number 7. Okay. Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour star in what 1980 romantic fantasy film about a playwright who becomes obsessed with a photograph of a young woman at the Grand Hotel?
Trivia for you, Christian. What comedy store
I think I better sit this
Barfly
one
claims
out
to have
at this
discovered
point.
Richard Pryor?
Oh my God.
Johnny Zapp.
That's amazing. 5, 4, and a lie. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Brendan Meyer.
Somewhere in Time.
Yes. Chance.
Somewhere in Time.
All right. So Brendan Meyer goes up 6-5 here. He's got a 1-point lead. Chance within 1 as we get to our final question in the realm of directors.
And that question in the world of directors is worth a point, and it is. Who directed Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson in Lost in Translation? It's a pretty cool hippie store near I grew up
sounds like
called
something
Somewhere
I
in
should
Time
know,
in Hampton,
but-
Virginia.
You go there often?
My sister used to go all the time, used to tag along and watch him smoke.
4, 3,
No,
2,
I got nothing.
1. Cracking yourself up today. And now we get to Chance Ellison. Chance.
Sophia Coppola.
Yes. And
So-
here we go.
Sophia Coppola.
You got it. All right. 7-6.
Glad I
Okay,
didn't
so the end of
answer
round
that.
1. Big round there as we see Ellison misses 2, Meyer misses 1, and it is 7-6 going into round number 2. That's the wheel round, Mark, and what are the rules?
The rules, each competitor gets a spin at that their wheel. Destiny, fate, possibly doom, possibly hope await you. Once you settle on a category, you're going to hear 4 questions in that particular realm. Each question's worth 2 points. No penalty for missing a question. But remember when I was winking when I did the rules in round 1? Yeah, that's because stealing is available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes from 2 points down to a mere 1 point. But it's still possibly big point.
So I'm just going to say real quick before we ask anything, I think that this is something that needs to happen. As I saw the kid reach back for a drink, I think he needs to be recast in, he's got to be in War Games reboot that we saw. It reminds me of Matthew Broderick. All right, here we go.
We'll get some War Games, but then we're also going to give Chance the badass general that's seen too much.
100%. All right, so look, we're going to give the kid here. Kid, you're up 7-6. You can choose if you'd like to defer or go first in the wheel round.
I'll defer to Chance.
Shannon, you got 60 seconds starting now.
We like to go first, so this is good. Chance, shake it off. It's 7-6. You know the first round doesn't mean the end of the game. I can tell that you are locked in. You were laser focused. I know that you were determined to kick some ass today. So this is your opportunity to do it. What do you have for me?
No, games are not won or lost in the first round. I know that better than anybody. So.
Yes, you sure do.
Cool.
Yes, you sure do. All right, let's get this wheel up, baby. Let's see it.
All right, so here is the wheel, and the spin is in. All right, so just a reminder that Chance, if he doesn't like what he spins the first time, he can spin again, unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice.
As long as it spins from the wheel, not the page.
And it lands on Planet of the Apes. You got 60 seconds to decide if you want to stick on this starting now.
Oh, it's brand new. It's brand new. Which means it might be shallow enough that you could probably navigate it fairly easily. I mean, what do you...
Yeah,
let's hold on.
Let's
look at the rest of this. Settle down, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other stuff on here that you're also great at, but I kind of feel like we should take a chance on this and see what happens. What do you think?
Yeah, we need a big swing right now, so I'm ready to take it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I trust you.
All right, so now the kid is back and Chance is here. Chance, you got 4 questions in the realm of Planet of the Apes. Are you ready? Here you go. Here's your first one. Who plays the character of Charles Rodman, Will's Alzheimer's afflicted father in Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
John Lithgow.
Yes, for 2 points. Here's question 2. Plays the character of Malcolm, who is the leader of the small group that forms a strong bond with Caesar and the other apes in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Jason Clarke.
More points.
Sheesh. He's killing it.
Apes film features the following line. The young ones make great pets. Just make sure you get rid of them before they mature. Believe me, the last thing you want is a human teenager running around your house.
I believe that is 2001's Planet of the Apes.
That's what I was going to say.
That's correct.
Wow. I actually got one.
All right, so here is the
I got it last second, but still. That counts.
What is the title of the 5th film in the original Apes series?
Battle for the Planet of the Apes.
Chance Ellison has a great round with another 2 points. Big round. The strategy paid off there as he finds himself up now 14-7 over Brendan Meyer. All right, Coit, you got 60 seconds to talk to the kid starting now.
All right, Brendan. We are in a great spot.
I love
because
the
missed
toothless
one,
poster
but then
behind
got
him.
The next one that he didn't. We're at a 1-point situation going into this round. I know you're in your head a little bit, but that first round was a breeze. It's in the past. Move along. We're in a good spot. How are you feeling? You got to shake it off.
No, I feel good. Look, he did a really great job. I made a little overthought that one release date, which sucks because I had that and I made a mistake. But that's the game. There's always going to be little mistakes. Let's spin the wheel and we'll see what happens. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. And knowing Chance did so well, I know I need something really good. So we'll see what happens.
You're good under motivation. You're good under pressure. So I just want to go into that knowing that you're good under pressure, knowing where the points are. We got this.
Thanks, Coy.
So here's the wheel. Same thing for Brendan Meyer here. The spin is in.
Right.
If he lands on something he doesn't like, he can spin again. Unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice.
That's all you did there, Chandru. I know where you live. And I'd come over there if I wasn't so intimidated by your upper arm vascularity.
What Chandler did.
Spinner's choice.
All right. And Spinner's choice. He nails Spinner's choice.
great.
There he goes. So this is a big move for the kid here. All right, kid, you got 60 seconds to decide with Coy what you want to choose.
I think I'm gonna go with Oscars. I like the wheel, but there's not too many things I feel great about. Oscars I usually do really well. You never know, but I always do really well on it, and I really want to take that.
I really trust you with the stuff that I'm the most afraid of. I really trust you with the things that are out of left field. This is something you're incredible at. I have no doubt in my mind. This is ours to get. I'm very confident in this, and have fun doing it, man. This is nice war games.
Thanks, Coy. Thanks, man.
Thank you, Coy. All right. So our competitors are back in, and Mark, the kid is going to get 4 questions in the realm of the Oscars. Here we go.
All right. In the world of let me sound as superfluously pompous as possible, Oscars.
The Oscars.
4 questions, 2 points apiece, unless you need multiple choice. Your first question: what Best Picture-winning film directed by Rob Marshall follows fame-starved killers Roxy Hart, Velma Kelly, and a hotshot lawyer named Billy Flynn?
Chicago.
Frankie Numbers somewhere is smiling. That is correct for 2 points. And we move on to your next question. Which filmmaker won the Oscar for Best Director in 2014 and 2019? Keep in mind these were for films that were released in 2013 and 2018, respectively.
Right. It'll be Alfonso Cuarón.
Can't trip this kid up so far,
Yeah.
Christian. He's 2 for 2.
Yes,
All right,
Gravity
here we go.
and
Move on to your
Roma.
penultimate question in the world of...
I knew that.
And it is. Few performers have ever been nominated for playing the same character twice. Who is the most recent actor to achieve this feat?
Whoa! That's a 5-pointer.
Five, 4.
Kate Blanchett.
That is incorrect.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
And so for a 2-point steal chance, I'm going to give you the question again. No multiple choice option. Few performers have ever been nominated for playing the same character twice. Who is the most recent actor to achieve this feat?
So just to be clear, it's one actor who played the same character 2 times.
That's correct.
Ian McKellen for Gandalf? I don't know.
5,
Actually, that would.
4,
Yeah.
3.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark Rylance stole that poor old man's Oscar.
Oh,
Sylvester
dang.
Stallone.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, did you say nominated?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you did. Oh, you did.
You did,
Nope,
you did.
I made a mistake. I got it. Makes sense. I forgot about that. Oh,
Wow. So that was massive.
yeah,
That was
that's too
massive.
bad. That's too
All
bad.
right, here we go. Here's the next. So here is the 4th question. The 4th question now, Mark. Here we go.
That's right. 4th question, to reiterate, Mark Rylance stole that old man's Oscar. And your final question in the world of Oscar, for 2 more points, here it is. The films Annie Hall, The Deer Hunter, and The Sting won Best Picture. In what decade?
The 1970s.
The 1970s is correct for 2 points. And Christian, that closes out a sterling
nice that he
effort, not
said-
a
was about to
perfect
say
effort, but a
70s,
very good one
but changed
from the
it to
kid. So we see
1970s.
ourselves with a 1-point advantage for Chance Ellison. That's going to be big for him going into round number 3.
All right, so now we are going to get to round number 3, and we are going to get the rules. Here we go.
The rules of round number 3 are as follows. Each competitor is going to have 3 total questions to answer. There's no stealing. There's no penalty for missing a question. We get those questions sort of from you. You give us 3 numbers. Those numbers can range from 1 to 20. You may not pick the same numbers as your opponent because each one corresponds to a unique category of movie, trivia, Schmoedown, mystery.
Should've
Your
made some
first question's
popcorn.
worth 2 points. Your
Since
next
I'm
one's
not
worth
answering
3.
anyways.
Your final question is worth 5 big points. And like I said, Christian, it's a nice advantage for Chance the Cobra Ellison going into round 3 because he can not only choose his lucky numbers first, but he's going to force the kid to have to answer his first question first. So Chance, between 1 to 20, what 3 numbers feel the luckiest?
6, 17, and 9 is jumping at me, so I'm going to go 9.
So what was it? Give me the numbers again. There, Chance.
17 and 9.
Yes, what is it?
6, 17, and 6, 17, and 9, and for the kid,
1, 10, and 4.
1, 10, and 4.
10, 4.
All right. 60 seconds starting now.
I feel good. You did admirably. I didn't hear a word, and then I wanted to check. We didn't hear a word.
No, look, I just wanted to see because I just wasn't sure if maybe I had misheard it or I wanted to know.
That's in the past,
but,
and
it's
we're
fine.
at 1 point.
It's totally fine. I made it. I went for it on that. I know Kayvon did it, and I probably should have got multiple, but it was a tight game, so I went for it, and that is what it is. We'll see what happens in third round.
Win or learn, and next time we'll go multiple choice. This time we're going to go in confidence round 3. 1 point is not a make or break in anything. Chance is incredible, yes, but you're Brendan the Kid Meyer, so I'm very confident in how we take this third round. It's still ours. We got this. You feeling all right?
I feel good. Yeah, I would. Made a couple mistakes, but that's the game, and I'm hoping to pull it out here in the end.
First match of season 8. Let's win it.
Yep.
All right, Shannon, you got 60 seconds starting now.
Hey, we're back on top. It's exactly where we wanted to be. He's sweating bullets over there. Look at that. Look at how easily this kid is rattled. He's rattled so quickly. One little slip and he loses his mind. And look at you, Chance. Look at you. Look at all the work you've put in. Look at your dedication. Look at your commitment. Look at all the crap that you know that's up there in your brain that's going to serve you to a victory today. Trust yourself. Listen to these questions. Understand that you know exactly what you're doing. You are a far superior player. Do you hear me? Do you understand me?
I do.
You go in there and you take your time. You got this. 2-pointer, 3-pointer, 5-pointer, whether we get there or not, it doesn't matter. This game is now yours. Take it.
Time to finish.
All right, here we go. So, Kid, you chose for your first category, you chose category number 1. Category number 1. I also want to just confirm that both competitors have all 3 of their JTE rules left. And here is category 1. Kid, you got crime movies. Crime movies. Here you go. Who directed the 2018 film The Mule?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
For 2 points. All right, 2 points. And now Meyer goes up once again by 1. And now we see ourselves to Chance Ellison, who chose category number 6, Mark.
He did,
I'm
Christian.
still in
That
this.
movie, The Mule, is very weird. And Chance Ellison, your 2-point category is in the world of comedy.
Ha ha ha.
Nah, that's too serious. It's round 3.
Yeah, true.
All right, and here we go for 2 points. And to regain the lead, Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann star in what 2012 Judd Apatow comedy?
This is 40.
And don't I know it? That is correct. Christian,
Okay,
the
I was going to
Cobra's
say increment too, but
All
never
right,
mind.
what a back and forth it is. 16-15 as now we get back to the Kid. All right, Kid, you got number 10, and that is the 80s. The 80s for your 3-point question. Here it is. Kid, how many Rocky movies were released in the 80s?
Ooh.
Five.
3?
Repeat the question.
First one.
Rocky 3, Rocky 4.
How many Rocky movies were released in the 80s?
I'm sticking with 3 for now.
I know it's a 2.
5, 4, 3, 2.
3.
Looking for 2.
Oh.
Rocky 3
Wow,
and Rocky
really?
4. Mm-hmm.
Oh, 5 was later in the 90s. Wow, I did not know that.
All right, so the
Well,
Kid
I
now
knew Rocky
is down
2
to
and
his
3,
5-pointer.
I gotta
He
give
hits
myself
this,
at
bounces
least
back
one more
Chance
point.
Ellison.
Please, let me
However,
have
if
this.
he misses, Chance Ellison will defeat the Kid. All right, Kid, you have category number 4. That is in the realm of Tom Cruise films. Tom Cruise.
All right.
Tom Cruise. Here we go. Here is your 5-point question. All right. In the film Austin Powers, in Goldmember, who plays the role of Dixie Normus opposite Tom Cruise.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
5 points, and the kid stays in it. What a big pull by the kid. Gonna force Chance to hit his 5 anyway here, because even though he can hit his 3, he needs his 5 in order to win it. So, Mark, now we get to Chance Ellison, who is gonna go for his 3 with 17.
That's right, Chance. This is a largely academic question, but people have fantasy. I'm sure Vegas money could change hands based on whether you get this question correct. You're going to have to answer your 5-pointer regardless. Yeah. You selected number 17 for your 3-pointer, and Doug Williams' legendary number corresponds to the category of directors. And your question: who wrote and directed both Midnight Special and Loving in 2016?
That's the exact score.
Very talented man that is, and you are as well, because that is correct, and that pulls Chance Ellison to within 1 of the kids' lead. Christian, it all comes down to this 5-pointer.
All right, so here is where we are. Meyer has 20, Ellison 19. Ellison hits this one, he wins. However, if he misses, Brendan Meyer will pick up the victory. Here we go, Mark.
Chance, you selected number 6. It's Sonny Jurgensen's number from a long time ago. Today, that number corresponds to the incredible abs of Brad Pitt. And your 5-point question for the win.
Interesting. Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, both 5-pointers.
Interview with the Vampire, who plays Armand, the supposedly oldest vampire in the world, who asked Lewis to join his coven, the Theatre de Vampires?
COVID-19.
Repeat the question.
First one.
Okay, got 2 JT rules left. In Interview with the Vampire, who plays Armand, the supposedly oldest vampire in the world, who asks Lewis to join his coven, the Theatre de Vampires?
Five. 4.
One more time.
Second one.
Okay. Brad Pitt movies is the category. The question: in Interview with the Vampire, who plays Armand, the supposedly oldest vampire in the world, who asks Lewis to join his coven, the Theatre de Vampires?
Coven!
And your winner, the Cobra!
Cobra! Chance Ellison!
The answer was indeed Antonio Banderas. What a victory here by Chance Ellison. Big pull at the end there. Does it? Shannon elated, and Chance Ellison picks up the victory. And now both he and the kid are sitting at 500. Because Chance just got himself to 4-4 mark. What a victory it was! Look at Mike Kalinowski popping in there. But that was a battle.
Pretty sure I said the wrong word.
That was a battle, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Woof, back and forth
Woof.
they went, and there was some misses. There was some big pulls. The kid hits the big 5-pointer, misses the 3. I mean, this was a battle between 2 guys who have been to the dance before, and this was it, man. This was it. This was a great match. One of the best singles matches, and it lived up to everything we thought it would be.
It certainly did. A lot of hype, as you touted pre-show when my lighting looked better, is that this could be a pay-per-view match. Now my lighting looks like I'm inviting someone to join my coven, the Theatre de Vampires. But having said that, Christian, Chance Ellison, you talk about a cobra teeth. He's got some vampire fangs now because he is going out for blood. But Brendan the Kid Meyer, even when this kid, the few times he has come up short, he takes competitors to the edge and maybe even a little bit beyond. So he's not going anywhere. But what a win this was for Chance Ellison. And Christian, what a win this was for Corruption.
Big win for Corruption, as they are now 2-1 this season. Big one, especially after Marisol just won last week, and now Chance pulls this victory off. So they're back on the board. Another big 2 points for Corruption. But Jen Sturger is with both Chance Ellison and Shannon Barney, who's got a big smile on her face now. Here it is.
Congratulations, Queen. I know that this is just the start of many for you this season. How are you guys feeling right now?
Hey, dummies.
Chance can answer 5-pointers. Suck it. I want to say suck my, but I can't say that.
No,
there's
let's
children
not.
in the room. And we have to appeal to the better nature of everyone. But you all can eat my, I'm not going to say that word either, but you know where I'm going with it. Chance knows 5-point questions. Chance is a champion. Chance wins matches. Ugh.
Yep.
Somehow Shannon's interview has turned into a very perverted Mad Lib, so I'm sorry if kids at home are trying to figure out what she's talking about. But
Not my problem.
congratulations.
They're going to learn a lot worse in the real world.
Congratulations.
She's
Shan.
got a point.
I just feel like anytime that you are put up to the test when it
Stabilize my
comes to
camel. and
big
it's driving me
opponents,
crazy.
you always rise to the challenge. And sometimes those 5-pointers don't go your way, but today you proved completely different.
Absolutely, and this is all goes to philosophy. I've been selling my mind since the offseason.
New strategy.
No more. No more underachieving. No more falling short in singles. I'm done with all that. And to prove my point, I took the kid out.
I feel like, Chance, though, you have become, in front of our eyes, one of the most well-rounded players in the Schmoedown. You know, whether it's singles, inner geekdom, teams. I feel like you're one of those players that, for Shannon, you can just do it all. And so are you really eyeing that singles belt this season?
Absolutely. Singles belt, I want that more than I want anything. And I'll
Is this
do
the win
whatever.
that you needed to get to the next level?
Absolutely. I mean, who knows what would happen if I lost this match. But this is just the first step in a long journey that I am ready and willing to take.
So, I don't know if you know this, but Bibiani has Oyama coming up next. Would you like to play the winner of that? I'm hearing in my ear that might be a possibility.
If that's the case, I get one of two people who I've had a very, very harsh grudge against. Bring them on. I don't care who's in front of me. They're going down. And my road doesn't stop till I get that singles belt.
Well, he did beat Oyama.
Shannon, is this where your momentum swings? I'm like, you're starting a little early this season.
Listen. This is a roller coaster. We're at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, because Magic Mountain sucks. But it's a roller coaster. We're going to go up and down and up and down and up and down all season long. And I got to be honest with you, this is a much better start than we had last season. So I'll take it. Mike is singing in the background to my dog, which is his own celebratory way of contributing. So you're welcome, folks at home. That's her. Her surgery went really well, by the way. She's doing great. You guys, this is going to be our season. We're already off to a much better start than we were. We had nowhere else to go but up. So I will take our wins. I will take our losses in stride. Chance needed this. He wanted this, and he worked to get it. Brendan the Kid Meyer is no joke. But neither is Chance Ellison. And the thing about Chance is he's always underrated. He's always underappreciated. And just because he struggled with 5s in the past, people want to discount him and act like he's no longer a threat, which by all means, be my guest, because you look really dumb when he comes out and does what he was born to do, which is win matches and be a champion in this league. So whatever.
You took Planet of the Apes today, though, and I gotta say, sometimes when you run up into those new categories, you just don't know what you're going to be facing. So, how confident were you going into that?
Extremely, Jen. I'm confident in anything, but that one especially.
Crushed it.
All right.
Didn't even go to multiple choice.
Congratulations again, Corruption Queen. Hey, I'll be seeing much more. Okay.
One more thing before we end, because I can already hear it. I can already see you little simpletons going, but Chance got Planet of the Apes, and that was such an easy category, and Brendan the Kid Meyer had much tougher. Blah 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 blah.
That's not easier.
They both got categories that they absolutely wanted. I mean, Brendan landed on Spinner's Choice and he lost, so that's on him. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they both got categories they wanted. You couldn't have asked for a better match than this. Come on.
Yeah.
I know I'm being mean because it really fills my heart, but I'm being dead honest. This was a hell of a match, and it turned out the way we needed it to do. And you all suck, and we're gonna win again. And if I could flick you all off, oh, I so very much would, because it would really be amazing. And also, Christian Harloff's under the tutelage of Grace Harloff.
Grace Harloff.
Christian has no power anymore. Grace has the power, but who really has the power? Who really has the power here? Don't forget it. Don't forget it.
I will. I'm going to send it back to the desk now. It's getting weird.
Bye-bye.
Do I take that up with human resources? I haven't been paid for the show in 8 years, so do an outright grace?
Well, maybe, but I don't know what Shannon's all happy about. Grace don't like her either.
No, she doesn't.
But, you know, Shannon just likes the fact that
Is there anyone she does like?
Now. But
that's the question.
But, you know, I actually think that's the one time that if I ask Grace, hey, can you do do something about Shannon, she might actually do it. So I don't know what she's cackling about. She's just happy that she won, and she should. It was a great performance by the Cobra and a great performance by the kid. This was just when you're playing, and I think the kid said it best when he started off in the beginning there. And that was that when you're at this level, you're just playing the best of the best. And you keep getting competitors like Chance Ellison, and you keep getting competitors like that, and that's what happens. But he's going to be bummed. He takes these losses to heart, obviously, but he's also right in the thick of it because it's not too far off from a number one contender shot that he's going to have with Final Exam. As we know, that's coming up now in April. So you're going to have the Final Exam is going to be playing Shazam, and the winners will get a title shot against the reigning champions, the Odd Couple. So we are going to find out how Coy Jandreau and the kid are feeling. Here we go.
Even in defeat, you guys always have smiles on your faces, but I have to say, this has to probably hurt a little deeper than most because it's corruption, right, Brendan?
Yeah, I mean, it hurts its corruption, but it all evens out. I mean, it's like, we got the belts from them. That was a big moment. This one sucks because I kind of erased at the last second on that release date. I thought it was something else, and so I would have had a perfect round, which would have helped overall. I think I wouldn't have had to play so aggressive in the second round. As we saw, he ran his round 3, so it is what it is. It's a bummer, as always, to come up short again. And I really think I could have won this one. I still missing that 3. I think I still would have lost the match if I do the math. So that's how it goes. It just wasn't my day today, but I definitely want to clean up some of those mistakes because they can cost you matches. I guess today it didn't quite because I did the math, but yeah, I definitely want to do better. So I'm not making those kinds of little second guesses.
Coy, I know you're ever the optimist, but obviously you're having a rough start to the season. Were you hoping to climb out of the hole with this match, or are you looking ahead now and just saying, let's just buckle up and go to Bibiani and Oyama?
Well, at the end of the day, I'd rather lose with honor than win that way. Like, being a sour winner is kind of the worst thing in the world. So to be that gleeful in that kind of uncomfortable crowned victory, I don't know. Like, I feel like we're the only faction that actually is in this for the game, not for the weird clout chasing. So sure, I want to win, and sure, I'm enjoying the journey, but that's the part I'm enjoying, is the journey. So I'm excited for the next round. It was good to hang out with the kid today. I like him as a human, so I was happy to be here. And I see that he's going to beat himself up, and I see what he got wrong, and I see the math, and I see him working through it. And all I can do is remind him that he is the kid, like that he knows all this stuff. So when we go next time, and whoever goes next time, there's something interesting about being the underdog that's literally -1. We broke a record. We have changed the game by being the first -1 team. And hey, it's not the record I intended to set this year, but it's the beginning of something. And I am very
That's one record John Roca's never going to have when he said all the belts, all the records.
That's what all these movies are about. We're watching hundreds of thousands of movies about how that wins. I'd like to prove that this year because everyone else is a lot of words that I can't say because we're trying to appeal to children. I have thoughts about those people, but I'm a nice person. So I'm going to stay PG-13 and say, hey, I enjoyed this. I got to hang out with the kid.
Look, it was a great match. It was very close. Unfortunately, I didn't know that 3, but knew the 5 and, stayed alive. And Chance is a really good player. I got 20 points. I would not have expected to beat him with that. So it is what it is.
For you, Brendan, does the focus go back to teams now, or are you still in the hunt? You still really want to focus on singles?
Look, I always will try my hand at singles. I think, I play these really great players and I always come really close. I know that if I can just, put together a good string of questions, I can hang with the best. But look, this is a tough way to start it. But every year I've lost the first match out and I've wound up winning multiple singles matches the rest of the year.
He's got a point.
That's your thing. It's just
hopefully that trend. Now. Yeah, I always lose the first match of the year and the last match of the year. I don't know why I have that, but I win a lot in the middle. So hopefully that continues. And I'm looking forward to getting back in the teams match. Look, I made a little mistake in round 1 today. I would rather make it, if I have to make it, I'd rather not, but I'd rather make it in a match like this than with Bibbs, because I'm bummed that I let Coy down a little bit today, but I'd be bummed to let Bibbs and Coy down. So I'm very, very happy that if I have to make a mistake, I guess I'd rather have it be here, and hopefully with Shazam I can be totally locked in and get that perfect round.
Tough breaks, guys. We'll get you back in the positive next time, okay?
Not -1. Not -1. Not
back to the desk.
All right, so yeah, look, Coy's having a rough start. Jen said it. They're at -1 at the moment.
So did corruption last year.
John
just
Humphrey
saying.
To Saul put them in the -1, and they thought the kid was going to be able to get them out of the hole today. It didn't happen, but we've seen comebacks. Obviously, last year, look, corruption was in last place last year, and they came back
That's
to
what
win
I
the whole
said.
thing. So this is not over, not by a long shot. We have a lot of season left. This is only the first month, and we still have so many more matches left already. I mean, next week you got Brandon Hanna versus Eric Zipper in an IG match. That's going to be something. Lacey Gillerin is making her debut. She is another big Star Wars competitor we're looking forward to seeing in that heated up Star Wars division against the mysterious gold leader from the Finstock Exchange. And the Machine is coming back. Janine the Machine facing Jader Paramo, who is on the Den. These former friends are now going to be competitors as the singles division heats up. But Mark, man, Alex Damon and Dimolanta are going to face each other for that Star Wars Championship on the Throwdown on March 19th. And they just mentioned it. William Bibiani is going to try to give the Mercs their first round of points as he faces Paul Oyama. And you guys have an opportunity to either get that at the schmoedownlive.com, or if you're a $10 patron, you get all the big events that we have. We still have another one. You got Ben Bateman, Mark Riley, Liz Shannon Miller, John Roca. $10 patrons, you get it all.
You know, Christian, Shannon Barney was talking about which Magic Mountain, Six Flags, whatever the Texas one is. They're all great. I grew up going to Busch Gardens, and sometimes you can talk whoever's running the roller coaster and they're just letting you stay on the roller coaster and just keep on going. That's how you and I are feeling right now. We just keep taking the loop-de-loops and the drops and the rises, and all of it is part of the action here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Whether it's singles like that incredible match that we just bore witness to, the intense Star Wars competition, the expanded Inner Geekdom categories, and so much more. So make sure you're following us on social media at the Schmoedown, wherever you enjoy following things. Check out that Facebook group, participate, become a member today. And Christian, that Skybound merch store, you can support your favorite faction and possibly contribute to the winning faction getting a piece of that pie at the end of the season. But we got a long way to go before we hit there, partner. I'm just excited to have a front row seat to all the carnage.
So much happening, and every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And by the way, next month, the First Class League begins. The First Class League, the new developmental league on Twitch.
I forgot about that.
It will be on Tuesdays on Twitch. So there is so much Schmoedown, so much great stuff. Find all of the future stars of tomorrow over on the First Class League. Thank you to Skybound. Thank you to Jen Sturger. Thank you to everybody here today for joining us, and for our great team, and for all the great fans. We'll see you next time.
This guy again.
This is the one. This is the big domino that's gonna make everything crumble.
Oh no!
It's the Ace Cabrera.
What's up, bro?
Man, people.
No, come on!
The swag squad last season, but you were the heart of it, man. Like, it was great training with you last season. You helped me win my belt. I helped you win the tournament and so on. And we were the only stars of the faction, even playing at the Spectacular. So how are you doing, brother?
Good, man. Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm just, a little tired of seeing all the disrespect in the faction towards you, my man. Not signing you during free agency. Disrespect. Not picking you up in the first round of the draft, and even picking Laura Kelly over you, whom you beat, by the way. Disrespectful. And picking you in the third round, and all this BS from Winston about like how he knew no one else was gonna draft you. Again, disrespect. So, here's what I want to say. With Winston, we're never gonna reach our full potential. So, how about you join Laura Kelly and me and get Winston to step down, and together we can actually try to get you your belt.
Laura Kelly's not gonna like
I'm
that.
hearing everything you're saying, and honestly, everything you're saying is absolutely true. You're absolutely right. It's disrespect, and it's disrespect coming from you, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You're disrespecting Winston. Winston is the one that got you your belt. Winston is the one that helped you train every night to study those IG questions. He's helped me study. He helped us both. He helped me get to the tournament, and he helped you get to your title. Now, I'll do you a favor. And I won't tell Winston you're going behind his back. But I'm telling you, man, everything you're saying right now is disrespect towards Winston.
Is this how you treat me after all we've been through together? Come on, you wanna be a goody two shoes ace like everyone else in this Schmoedown? Come on, go ahead. This is the reason you were TKO'd by Alex Damon. This is the reason no other faction wanted you for full 2 rounds of the draft. This is the reason you were never gonna be champion.
Careful, Chandru. You're gonna find yourself in the wrong neighborhood. And that's an upset city.
Whoa!
Peace out.
I love Ace.
Fine. I'll find someone else.
I'll do it myself. Wrong hand, sorry. But the other hand is busy. Damn it, I love Ace so much. And screw you, Chandru! Your little plan's not gonna work. In any case, oh wow, what an exciting match. Obviously not for me because I only got 3 questions right at that round, and I basically had to scrap for points. And all 3 of them. Maybe just 1 I actually got on my own merits. But whatever! It was a great match. Could have gone either way. Eventually, unfortunately, what I said would happen happened. Chance won. I'm happy for him. I love Chance. I just like Brandon a little bit better. And I was hoping that Brandon would be the one to eke out a victory, and it almost looked like he would for a second there. But the 5-pointers determined the match, I guess. So, okay, I just watched 2 Schmoedown matches back to back. And I've got another one to back it up with the pay-per-view that, in all honesty, I should have watched a while ago. I just didn't have the time to, which is between Darren Murrell and Jeff Snyder. I'll do that later. I just need a little bit of a break because 2 matches back to back, it's a lot to handle. And especially going into a massive match with 2 massive competitors. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I'm going to come back fully refreshed and ready to go. So that's it for now, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye for now. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.